Hey everyone, welcome back to Piston Pros, the channel where we dive deep into the poetry of pistons, the symphony of superchargers, and the raw emotion of machines that make your soul rev. I'm your host, your name, and today we're shattering the myth that supercars are locked away in some billionaire's vault on a private island guarded by pet tigers. Think again. We're counting down 6 insane, heart-pounding supercars that are shockingly affordable, as in cheaper than a loaded full-size truck or that boring crossover you're secretly tired of. Seriously, you could park a legit exotic in your driveway for the price of something practical. Buckle up, smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're new here, and turn on notifications so you never miss the pros that fuels your passion. Let's get into the 6 budget-friendly exotics that'll have your neighbors whispering, "What does this guy do for a living?" Starting strong with my absolute favorite, the Audi R8 first generation. This is the everyday supercar that doesn't compromise on thrill. Usable, reliable, and ridiculously capable. I drove one for years, and it was pure fire. Tony Stark rolled in one for a reason. It's heroic without the drama, exotic looks, mid-engine balance, and German build quality that actually shows up on Monday morning. It shares its bones with the Lamborghini Gallardo, same chassis, that Italian flair, but wrapped in engineering that won't leave you stranded. The V8 models around 420 horsepower are pure and balanced. The V10, that's a howling bargain Lambo alternative, screaming to redline like poetry in motion. Early examples, especially manuals, can now be found starting around $70,000, $90,000. For clean ones, check Auto Tempest for the best deals. I've linked it below. That's real mid-engine supercar territory for less than a new luxury SUV. Maintenance is premium, but for living the superhero life on a real-world budget, worth every penny. Next, the Porsche 996 Turbo. Yeah, the fried egg headlights spark debates, but get past that and you've got one of the all-time performance bargains. Twin-turbo Mezger flat-six, all-wheel drive grip, and that legendary engine built to take abuse. Stock 0 to 60 in the low 4 south, but the tuning potential, insane, easy 600 horsepower, with some builds pushing way beyond. It's a guided missile that's surprisingly reliable, no IMS issues, like non-turbos. Clean examples are hovering $50,000, a $50,000. These days, sometimes with the power-boosting X50 package, Porsche maintenance isn't cheap, but find a good indie shop and it's manageable. Convince your friends the headlights are iconic or just smoke them off the line. Sliding into Italian territory, the Ferrari 360 mode. This is where Ferrari went modern, aluminum chassis, lighter, stiffer, and way more usable than predecessors. That 3.6 liters V8 revs to 8,500 revolutions per minute, with a sound that'll give you chills at an exhaust and it's spine-tingling. Not the fastest on paper today, but the experience. Pure F1 fantasy on public roads, aged like fine wine, with that glass engine bay to show off the prancing horse heart. Good examples start around $80,000, $120,000. Manuals commanding a premium. Belt services are pricey, but a well-maintained one is reliable for a Ferrari. You're not just driving, you're living art. Godzilla, alert. The Nissan R35 GT-R early models. The car that humbled supercars twice its price at launch. Twin-turbo V6, brutal AWD launch control, and tuning that's legendary stock. 480 horsepower. But bolt-ons take it to 600 plus, with wild builds hitting 4 figures. It's a cheat code on wheels. Video game handling. Slingshot acceleration. Early clean ones are in the $70,000. $100,000 range now. Maintenance can bite, especially transmissions, but buy smart and it's a hypercar killer for truck money. The approachable bull, Lamborghini Gallardo. Compact, dramatic lines that still turn heads, and that 5.0 LV10 howl is intoxicating opera. More reliable than old Lambos thanks to Audi influence, with shared parts, keeping some costs down. Early models dip into $100,000, $150,000 territory. Manuals rarer and pricier. A gear is fine if driven, right? It's exotic daily driver material without overwhelming drama. Finally, a timeless dream, the Ferrari F355, one of the most beautiful Ferraris ever. With that high-revving V8 past 8,500 revolutions per minute, delivering what many call the best sound in Maranello history. Gated manual, pop-up headlights, perfect proportions. It's poster car perfection come to life. Prices for solid examples. $100,000, $150,000 plus. Maintenance is serious, engine out services, belts, so demand records. But the purity, unmatched religious experience. There you have it, 6 supercars proving exotics aren't just for the elite. Head to autotempest.com, linked in the description and pinned comment. To hunt these down and compare deals across every major site, which one's your favorite? Drop it in the comments. R8, 996 Turbo, 360, GT-R, Gallardo, or F355. Like if this fired you up, subscribe for more piston poetry, and share with a friend who's stuck in crossover hell. This is Piston Pros. Keep chasing that perfect rev. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.